Hi there, welcome to Dino's World. Today I feature the pinnacle of luxury. The presidential limousine is here, the king among them all when it comes to pampering you to the max. This is the MG M9. We've had a first look at it, we've seen it at the Auto Expo. Now we are here at the Media Drive in Goa. What a lovely weather here. It's complete overcast conditions, drenched in, greenery, and of course with the gentle breeze and a gentle drizzle. Nothing gets better than this. Now, what makes this so special? Now, you have the likes of the Wellfire, you have the likes of Carnival, setting standards in terms of luxury and in terms of ultimate, pampering stations. But this one takes it to a completely different level. So, what all have MG packed it to make it a force to reckon with in the luxury MPV segment? We're going to find out. Let's get started.
Music is the reason why I stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason why I stay.
So looking at the front fascia, you have a magnificent, imposing stance, giving you an idea that this is here to dominate the segment with its, persona. Look at it, it looks massive. And when you look at the profile also, it is the longest in its class with 5.2 meters long and also has the longest wheelbase of 3,200 mm. And then of course, look at the stance, you have the massive DRLs right over here. Also looks like a transformer that's transformed itself into an MPV. That's how huge it looks. Perfectly laid out front bumper with chrome accent to give you that upmarket feel, and you have the radar right over here and the massive road presence along with the neatly integrated LED lighting gives you the idea that this is all about luxury and premiumness, and also is a class apart in its segment. Moving on to the profile, the massive stance of this luxurious MPV comes full circle. Just look at it. It's almost like a huge ballroom on four wheels. You have massive 19-inch wheels, disc brakes all around, beautifully laid out alloy wheels, adequate amount of ground clearance of around 180 mm, which makes it a do-it-all machine. At least you don't have to worry, at least in the city streets, tackling those massive speed breakers. Again, you have suicidal doors right over here, body colored outside rear view mirrors, integrated turn blinkers, blackened B pillar, and look at the glass area. This is, as I told you, like a complete ballroom that's traveling on four wheels. And then of course you have a neatly integrated spoiler, chrome accents to highlight the premium feel, and of course for the chrome lovers you have chrome shoulder lining as well. So from the profile, as I told you, this is the longest in its class with longest wheelbase as well, means you have abundance of space on the inside. So moving on to the tail section, you have massive tailgate with connecting LED lighting. Now the tail lamps and the headlamps are all automatic, so that is something that you need to leave it to the onboard system. And of course you have stop lamp right over here, integrated spoiler, and as I told you, a huge tailgate with the neatly laid out rear bumper, rear parking sensors. All the three rows up, you have virtually no room, but you can fold flat the third row and get close to 945 liters of storage space. Moving on to the inside, I absolutely appreciate the sensible approach of MG when it comes to an EV. This is an EV, so you don't actually flood an EV with screens all over because you need battery efficiency. And I think they have done a very, very sensible job among all the manufacturers by offering just what you needed. You have a 12.23 inch massive touchscreen infotainment system. It is extremely well legible even in very tricky conditions, and you have all the controls. Almost everything is in this infotainment system, and then you also have maybe a 7-inch or an 8-inch speedo console for the driver MID or multi-information display. So That's enough. Like that does it all for you. You have the range, you have the state of charge, and you have all the controls in the world. Almost everything has been thought out by MG to maximize the luxurious experience for you. You have a tri sunroof layout because you have one sunroof right here for the driver and dual pane sunroof for the rear seat passengers. So that's as luxurious as it gets, and yes, it lets in a lot of light. Massive glass area for the windows, huge glass area for the front windscreen, giving you adequate view of the road. And then of course you have the display settings that can be changed as per your wish and will, and lots of things that can be played around with to maximize your pampering experience. Then you have a beautifully laid out steering wheel with all the controls for the audio and phone controls, and then of course cup holders right over here, wireless charging bay right over here, which does its job really well. And you do have a concealed storage space right over here with armrests. So this one, I mean the seats get massage function, heated ventilation system, heating function, and it's not limited to just the front two seats. You have all those functions incorporated in the second row as well. In fact, the second row is where all the action happens because that is the place to be. It's like a lazy boy recliner that you have in your living room. That's how luxurious and well laid out it is. I think that nothing else comes even close to matching the kind of comfort the second row here has on offer. I love the fact that they have actually incorporated maximum amount of features into the touchscreen infotainment system. First of all, they made it nice and compact such that it doesn't eat up the battery too much, because others, I don't know what kind of fancy they have for the LED screens. They just fill the dash with LED screens on an EV. It doesn't make sense at all. I mean, you need to save battery as much as possible and save it for increased range. But here they have done a intelligent job. Now, first thing, you have the display mode, you have light, you have the dark theme, or you also can set it to auto. So dark theme is a little not much legible during the daytime. I think the light mode is better. Dark theme is better suited for night. Then you have the controls for seats. You have, look at the kind of functions you have. You have seat ventilation, you have seat heating, you have seat massage for the passenger seat as well as the driver seat. You have seat memory, seat linkage and whatnot. I mean, time won't suffice. I mean, one entire video has to be dedicated to just explain the kind of features it has on offer. You have the front sunroof that can be opened or closed. Just open this, it opens up, or you can actually close it. So let's try the voice command feature. Hello MG.
Yes.
Turn off AC.
Climate control is off.
Hello MG.
I'm here.
Turn on AC.
Climate control is on.
Hello MG.
I'm here.
Open driver sunroof. Hello MG.
Yes.
Close driver sunroof. So you have this mini robot kind of a thing that kind of works from the Aster. So the voice command accuracy is pretty good. Here you have the AC controls as well, and then you go back to home. Here you have different apps that you can play with. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and Amazon Music is installed as well. And then of course tire pressure monitoring is mentioned right over here. So almost anything and everything. And you have the shortcut menu right over here to adjust the brightness, set it to auto brightness, or the driving mode set to normal eco, or this thing. And also if you can go back, so let's go to the vehicle settings now. We'll go to the vehicle settings here, and in vehicle, here you have the headlamp leveling and atmospheric lights, and follow me home. Everything can be automatically adjusted, be it the doors and the windows. every function to the very finest detail has been given the control right over here. Now the energy part, now you have the brake energy regeneration mode right over here. As you set it to low, standard or high. High is the very effective one which optimizes range for you, and at the same time gives you very good a feel. I mean, the kind of intensity it has on offer, the progressiveness, you actually don't have to use a brake. That's how intense it is, and it is safe, and also it optimizes the range. So the brake energy regeneration really works very well, right on point, you can say. The range display mode is right over here, standard. Then you have the driver assistance, which is again about the ADAS level 2. Here you have the driver management monitoring system, where any fatigue detection, the alarm goes off if you are dozing off. The driver preference hill descent control is there, auto hold is there, electronic parking brake is there, electronic stability control is here, and the brake pedal, you want it sporty feel or a standard feel. Everything can be adjusted, fine tuned to the max. Something that I love about this is it's not only a chauffeur oriented or driven kind of a layout. If you want to drive it, it offers the kind of exciting driving experience as well. If you want to drive your family around, I think you will enjoy your drive behind the wheel just as much sitting in the second row. So that is something that makes the M9 truly champion MPV in and of itself, when it comes to combining luxury with performance, and with presidential performance, presidential luxury, presidential safety, and also you can say presidential dominance. Here you have the equalizer adjustment for the sound modes. That can be further customized for all you audiophiles out there. You get a 5-band graphic equalizer, which is really good, and again sound field balance can be adjusted as per your preference. I love the way the dash is laid out. You have this beautiful soft touch feel to it, double stitching on the dash, again this floating infotainment system, the air con vents neatly integrated into the dash. There are a few angling towards the driver. There is one that is dedicated for the front passenger. You have double USB slots right over here and a charging socket. And this is not a wireless charging bay, mind you. There's only one slot for wireless charging. When it comes to steering, you get tilt steering, but there is no telescopic adjustment, so that's kind of a miss. But apart from that, I love the rear view camera incorporated into the IRVM. So that is a high-res camera, and of course you also have the 360-degree camera right over here, which gives you a clear view of the entire what's happening around you. There is no 3D view. That's kind of another disappointment. I really wish they had offered a 3D view, because that is offered in their lower spec variants. I don't know why they have deprived it of the 3D view here in such a luxurious MPV, which is actually falling in the premium class. So enthroned upon the throne in the second row, it feels like you're the king of the ring, because everything has been built into this to make it the ultra luxurious experience that you can have at this price point. First of all, you have dedicated touch panels here, giving you all the controls for both the seats, be it the recline angle of the seat, the adjustment for the headrest depending on your height. Then of course the seat movement, left or right. Look at this. Feel like you are in the Robocop universe. Okay, this is front, this is rear. Everything works seamlessly, such that you can set your this thing to your seat height or the seat recline angle the way you want it. Then you have massaging function, ventilation, heating function, built into the second row seating. You also have this under thigh support, so this can be further adjusted, and you can actually push your seat down for a quick nap after a hectic day's work, after losing your cool at the office. Maybe you can come and relax in this lounge, private lounge on 4 wheels for you, with ambient lighting, with dedicated air con vents, I think 12 or 13 speakers from JBL to actually immerse you in quality surround sound. And then of course this kind of beautifully laid out, well cushioned captain seats or presidential seats as MG like to call it, that absolutely redefines luxury and takes it to a different level altogether. And if ever there was an award to be given to the best third row seating for an MPV, I think that goes to the M9 hands down. Nothing even comes close. Just look at the way I'm seated. And this is set to my height and my preference. And I still have, yes, you don't get too much of under thigh support, but you have loads and loads of leg room, more than sufficient headroom. You have your dedicated massive dual pane sunroof. You have your dedicated large glass area to avoid feeling claustrophobic. You have your dedicated cup holder, dedicated speakers, dedicated charging slot. Oh my god, the list just goes on and on. You have your dedicated seat belts and your dedicated headrest. There's nothing that even comes close to matching the third row convenience that the M9 has on offer. So not only is this luxurious and convenient and making it an absolute pinnacle when it comes to a pampering vehicle on four wheels, this is also ultra safe because it comes with 5-star safety rating body structure. You have Australian NCAP 5-star safety rating and European NCAP 5-star safety rating. The Bharat NCAP safety rating is yet to come, but I'm pretty damn sure it's going to get 5 stars for sure. Sturdy build quality, monocoque construction, so the handling is going to be top notch, and the overall imposing stance, as I told you, it feels as if Optimus Prime, if he were to transform into an MPV, I think this is how it would look. So guys, talking about the safety, you get ADAS level 2 and 7 airbags on board. Apart from that, you get a myriad of safety features like auto hold, electronic parking brake, 360-degree camera, sensors all around. I mean, you name it, this one has it. So just as they say, as the campaign for this presidential safety, presidential performance, presidential luxury, and the presidential value, nothing packs it better than the MG M9. And talking about the battery pack options, you get a 90 kilowatt hour battery pack. There's only one battery pack option. Now the exact true range is not claimed by them as such. They're saying that they will reveal it on the 8th when the price reveal happens, that they'll give you the exact range claim and the top speed as well as the 0 to 60 acceleration timing. As it is no slouch. It travels steadily, has consistent linear acceleration. It is not too fast nor is it too slow, and for an MPV I think it's all about finding the right balance. So you get decent acceleration even in the eco mode. That's the best part. You have different levels of energy recuperation or brake energy recuperation, so that really adds on to energy efficiency. Now this is an NMC battery which offers higher power density, so that adds on to optimizing the range overall as well. So this is what makes the MG M9 a standout MPV and an absolute jewel in the crown of Indian auto industry that is headed towards the EV revolution. Now the price again will be announced on 8th, so let's hope that the price is reasonable to make it ultimate value. They are saying it will be around 60 to 70 lakhs. So what should be the pricing for this luxury packed MPV? Feel free to comment below and let me know.